Yo, I'm Gilchrist, and today, this has been a long time coming, and I've been thinking about this for a while, but today is the day that I'm gonna quit cigarettes, and I think it's gonna be for good. So let's get to where we're going, and then I will sort of explain a bit more when we get there. Let me let's go in the back of here because it'll be a lot more comfortable. Let's whack out the tripod from here. So I've been smoking cigarettes for a very long time. I've been smoking cigarettes since I was about 13 and I'm 21 now. So it has been a while. And I thought I should go through in this video why I started smoking, why I want to quit, and I think I'm gonna smoke this very last cigarette and I want it to stay that way. I want to document this, mainly to make sure that I actually stick to my word. Because I feel like if I just did this on a personal thing, then I might not have enough motivation to actually keep with it. And I hope that maybe there's some other people who might be watching this right now who have their last cigarette with me. So why did I start smoking cigarettes, right? So for me to explain why I started smoking cigarettes, I kind of also need to explain why I'm quitting, because otherwise people will be like, what the fuck, that doesn't make any sense, why are you quitting then? Because I first started smoking cigarettes because I just like smoking cigarettes. Like I like the feeling of smoking a cigarette. I actually quite like the taste of a cigarette, and the way it makes me feel, I quite like that. And I don't particularly care about the ramifications from that. When I say the ramifications, I mean, you know, like dying when you're 80 or the possibility of cancer and all of this shit, yeah? So that's never really been in my mind, like, at all. Like, that's never really been a big factor. And even now, I still really don't care about that. So that's why I started smoking, right? I didn't really care about, you know, the later in life things, and I like smoking cigarettes, right? Like, it's kind of a personal thing. It's hard for me to, like, explain how my body feels when I smoke a cigarette, right? But I just enjoy it, and I have for a while. So this is the part where it changes a bit. I didn't get addicted to smoking cigarettes. I would say I didn't get addicted to smoking cigarettes until about 4 years after smoking them. I'm pretty sure I managed to smoke for 4 whole years before I even got a craving for a cigarette. Like just a straight craving, like, oh, I really, really need a cigarette right now. Just craving based. Like, it's 4 years it took for me to have that. Which is crazy. So, and that's like 4 years of actual smoking, like not since I was like 13, like, because back then, like, you know, it's just a little, like, that's when I first tried it. I mean, like, first time I ever needed a cigarette was about 3 years ago. It was about 3 years ago, somewhere just like at the end of the LA trip. So that was the thing, that was my first experience with having a cigarette which wasn't on my terms. Like, I didn't want the cigarette, like my body wanted the cigarette, if you get what I mean. Like that, and that kind of scared me. And I've gone through addiction in the past. I've gone through addiction on some horrible substances that I would never wish upon anyone. And I don't particularly want myself to get into another deal of some next level addiction. And I said to myself, if I ever get to the point where every other cigarette that I smoke, like more than 50% of the cigarettes that I smoke are because I need a cigarette rather than because I want a cigarette, that's when I need to stop. That's when I need to stop, because that's when the cigarettes are controlling me and I'm not controlling the cigarette, you know? And that's what I've got into in this week. I didn't think it was actually gonna happen this fast, but in this last week, it's gotten to the point where every other cigarette I smoke, I don't enjoy it. And there's only that, you know, every now and then I want a cigarette, like, personally, and a lot of cigarettes I'm smoking, I'm just not enjoying. So that's the main thing. And I don't really put tobacco into my joints that much. Like, I do sometimes, and even when I do, it's not that much. So that's not gonna be the hard part of me quitting tobacco. It's just gonna be quitting cigarettes, I think, is the main hard part. Quickly, let's just get into how I'm gonna quit cigarettes, right? This is gonna be my last cigarette. After this, I am not gonna have any more cigarettes. I'm just gonna go cold turkey. I don't think I'm gonna do the thing of, even if I really have a withdrawal and I really need a cigarette and smoke it, I feel like I just need to really push through it, and that'll probably be the best way to go about it. So that's the route I'm taking. I don't know if there's anyone else who's going to do this with me. If you are, please let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the live streams. Tell me what your process is going to be, how your thing is going to go, because this is going to be it. This is going to be it. I really hope some other people are going to do this with me. I hope I can inspire some people and get some motivation behind it, because I don't want this shit to control me anymore. Like, this cigarette, I'm enjoying this cigarette. I'm going to enjoy this last couple tokes on this cigarette. And that's gonna be it. Right. So yo, I'm gonna end this here. If you can smash the like button, support obviously this change in my life, that would be sweet. If you can let me know your stories of quitting tobacco and your experiences with it in the comments below, please do that. I would really appreciate it. Safe one everyone for the support on the channel. A lot of new members recently as well. A lot of people hitting that join button. Thank you for supporting the channel. My guys, killing it. Have a good one. I'll see you guys on the live stream later tonight. Peace out.
Told her I'ma call her, I ain't call back. She say you ain't shit, you think you all that. Girl, put down your feelings, need to fall back. I stay low-key in the club, just in all black.